As observed on the recent market trend, rental prices have been on the high for the past 2 to 3 years. You may be looking to rent if 1. Maybe you sold your home and you're probably waiting for keys to be ready for your next home. 2. You're relocated to Singapore and you need a home to stay for yourself and your family. Or lastly, 3. You like freedom and independence and you want to stay alone at home. Well, the known common options in Singapore available are maybe co-living, renting a HDB or condominium, or staying in a hotel. But today, I'm going to share with you an option that is not widely known and probably you can consider as well. Service residences are basically fully furnished residences that are available for both short and long-term stays, just like a hotel. Today, my family and I are checking into an actual 2-bedroom unit at Adina Service Apartments Singapore Orchard. Let's see how this compares to renting a condo or staying in a hotel. As my home is currently undergoing some minor renovation, it's a great opportunity to take a look at what living conditions are like in a service residence. Welcome to the unit. So this is actually the unit for me for the next few days. More importantly, when you want to come to this unit itself, you would like to know in terms of the conditions of the appliances, in terms of if there's any pests and such. So I'm here today to share with you a bit more on what they have over here. Is it sufficient for you in terms of a 2-year stay or even more? So here we have, I think, very sufficient. I mean, for myself, there's enough countertop space for preparation of your food. This is a free zone. We have a hood and hob preparation for you. We also have a washer and dryer, which is sufficient. We have a fridge here and a microwave. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you have the cutleries and utensils, everything prepared for you. In fact, you don't have to bring your own stuff. I think more importantly, when it comes to like I mentioned, 2 or more years of stay, storage space is important. We have some storage space over here. We have the shoe, I think it's a shoe rack. Yeah, shoe racks over here. There will be more storage, I think, in the bedroom with the wardrobes as well. Here we have a 4-seater. Probably you can actually put a 5-seater if you want. For my family of 4, I think is enough. This is the living room space. I think probably about 3 meters plus high. High ceiling gives you a very wide, expansive view of the living space. It's not very big, but the distance between the TV and the sofa, I think, is very well done because the distance-wise, you don't want something very claustrophobic. Space-wise, very sufficient for 4 packs if you want your friends and relatives to come by. Just for a short visit. There are also housekeeping services. The Wi-Fi is provided, utilities provided. So it's like a plug and play style. You move in, whatever you need, you can just add ons. We'll have a look at the common bedroom. Okay, it's not huge, it's not big per se. There's 2 single bed over here. We have wardrobes here. Oh, but not forgetting, let's look at the bath. Bathroom wise, we have a separated WC area and the shower area, which keeps the main bathroom area dry. That's important for cleanliness wise. And then they also do have the hot and cold mixer, so that's good. So we check out the master. Master room actually is quite fantastic because now everyone's going back to office, but we still have a desk over here. So you want to work from home, you can actually have quite a spacious desk, comfortable chair, and you have a TV and even the cable TV as well. This should be also a king size bed. Let's check out on the storage. More storage space. You can put your luggage. Oh, you have a safe box here. They also have the iron and the ironing board. Well, I didn't expect that. Is this sufficient for you in terms of staying for a 2 years or more stay? I think it is, but this is just the unit alone. We will check it out more on the facilities if you do need. We check out the pool area and as well as the barbecue and the gym. Alright, let's head there now. Personally, the facilities are just good to have. I would still expect them to look good though, and not look like some rundown residence where I'll see some signs like under maintenance and such. You know, some older condominiums are like that. Humans are visual creatures after all. Whether you're coming from either short or long-term stays, this is equally important. If somehow you need more facilities, there are other options such as tennis court and basketball court in other properties under their care. Certain facilities do require pre-booking, to prevent overcrowding. Going to work, grocery shopping, and sending your kids to school. These daily tasks still need to be convenient even as we are renting. So, do check these details before deciding which service residence you would like to stay. Okay, so now I'm outside Adina Service Apartments, and according to Google Maps, there are actually 2 MRT stations that are nearby. One is Dhoby Ghaut MRT station, it's interchange itself, and it takes about 10 minutes. And the other one is Somerset MRT station. So I'm going to walk to Somerset MRT station. According to Google Maps, it's 7 minutes. So let's check out how long it would take. Alright, let's go. So it takes about 5 minutes and 48 seconds to walk from Adina Service Apartments all the way down here, which is Somerset MRT station. It's actually an underground MRT station. So here's a very convenient location because across would be 313 Somerset, and in terms of grocery shopping, we have Don Don Donki at Orchard Central. We also have Fair Price Finest at the Centre Point, and lastly would be the cold storage at Dhoby Ghaut MRT station, the Plaza Singapore. So in terms of location for Adina Service Apartments, it's actually a very good location. Thumbs up to it. Good morning, guys. So I'm gonna have my breakfast now. They've actually quite a wide spread for 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. They have actually fruits, DIY sandwich, croissant, cereal and such. So after this, I'm gonna speak with Miss Joyce Ouyang to know more about service residences, like the procedures wise, how you compare that with condominiums and hotels. So we speak soon again, yeah. Hi Joyce.
Hey, hi Kenneth.
Thanks for being here. So I've been here for 2 days stay already, many more days to come for me, and it's a nice and lovely unit at Adina, definitely. But I do have some burning questions for consumer point of view. Like right now, there are options of staying short and long term, the condominiums, we have the hotels as well. For this service residence, what is the difference in terms of procedures that we might need to know of? I know that for condominiums we have tenancy agreements, we have stamp duties, we have agent fees, etc. and many more things to come. So what are the main differences in terms of the procedures wise for the service residents?
So making a reservation with us is really a hassle-free and a seamless procedure. It's just like how you will make a reservation for a hotel booking. So simply input your lease date in our website, select the residence that you like to book and make payment, and voila, your reservation is done. And if you prefer to speak to somebody in person, or if you have a corporate inquiry, we also do have a dedicated sales team that is on site that will be more than happy to facilitate you with the inquiry. And if you are enjoy flexible leasing that is tailored to your requirements, and do away with all the third-party transaction fee or the agent fee, any of the hefty stamp duties, as well as deposits, because over at our end we do understand the importance of transparent costing as well as convenience that the guest is looking for today.
Okay. So what's the main difference in terms of service and facilities compared with condominiums or hotels for service residents?
So for service residents, essentially it's really a plug-and-play solution. So we actually are a fully furnished apartments right down to the utensils. So simply appear with your luggage, and our experienced and very professional team of hospitality team will be more than happy to welcome you at the residence and to orientate you around. As compared to a hotel, which is usually more compact and also more bedroom-centric, over at the service apartment, we are really spacious. We also have very well-designed spaces for living, for kitchen, or for dining areas as well. And if you are looking for stay experiences, we do have different experience like Adina, the Oasia brand, the Village brand, as well as our Far East collection, such that it really caters to each and individual unique requirements. And speaking about location, we do have 8 service residences. They are located island-wide, and all of them also have great accessibility to the city that's connected by transportation. So definitely it has a lot of convenience to offer to our guests. And if you are looking for a studio apartment or very exclusive penthouses, depending on whether you are traveling on your own or with your family, we definitely have something for everyone.
Okay. I think it's fantastic. You cover a wide array of different kinds of consumers with different situations as well. Then how about in terms of the duration of stay? Because from my knowledge, HDB and condominiums, you have the minimum of 3 months, 6 months, etc. kind of restrictions. For service residents, are there any minimum stay and longest period of stay for your current clients? What is it like for this?
So the minimum length of stay for service residents is actually 6 nights, and of course you are more than welcome to stay for as long as you need. So for our apartments, we do have guests who have stayed as short as 6 and even as long as a year or 2 years. So it really depends on the client and the guest as well. What do they require? So the benefit of the service residence is really about the flexibility.
Okay. So 1-2 year stay, that's kind of the standard long duration for condominiums as well. So I mean, for staying in the condominiums, you have to still do the maintenance of aircon, etc. Some services that consumers will need to do themselves. For staying in the service residence itself, are there any services that you all actually cover that we can actually relax and don't care about that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so staying in a service apartment, we do have a professional engineering and housekeeping team on site, so they will be able to facilitate with any of the technical issues, or if you need the servicing of aircon, they will always be ready to be facilitating you with. And usually in a condominium setting, these are actually costs that the tenant has to actually pay on their own, whereas in a service residence, these are all inclusive already in the rental package, so you do not have to worry about these additional costs. And also in terms of if you're a fur parent, we are also a very pet-friendly residence, so we welcome all the fur kids to our residence as well.
Okay, very well covered for. Then, I mean, from my end, from renovation, we do have a lot of inquiries where sometimes homeowners may ask, hey, I'm gonna do a renovation soon, like next week, I want to move my current furniture, white goods over to some storage space, but I don't have the kind of connections, etc. But they wish to stay in the service residence. What kind of arrangements do you provide to help this kind of hassle consumers will freak out during the last minute kind of check-in to service residence or hotel per se? Any things you can help?
Yeah, we understand how stressful it is to relocate. So for ours, we work very closely with our partner, which is Agape and Store Y. So we do provide storage, moving or disposal services. So when you are relocating into Singapore or you are doing a renovation, we provide a one-stop solution such that you can actually get your accommodation as well as other requirements all under one roof.
Okay, fantastic. I think I have all my burning questions answered. If there are more, definitely I will still pester you later on. Right, if not, thanks for having me here.
Enjoy your stay, Kenneth.
Thank you so much. It has been an enjoyable stay at Adina Service Apartments Singapore Orchard. There are around 8 different locations in Singapore to choose from under the Far East Hospitality umbrella, most of which are located in city areas, with 3 of them in the heartland. These service residences are suitable for those who want absolute comfort and quietness at home, with close proximity to amenities, or if your offices are located in the city and town area. For those with children, do check on how much time it will take to get to their schools in the mornings before commuting. I would say, staying in a service residences is like having the best of both worlds. It's like staying in a hotel with hotel-grade services, and also with condominium-like facilities. It's suitable for mid to long-term stays, like 2 years or even more. If you're looking for a temporary stay, maybe because you're waiting for the key collection of a new home, or like myself, doing a minor renovation of a current home and waiting for it to be ready, this will be one of the best choices around.